Okay, we're back at it with another build video. This time it's going to be a KRX. Let me show you in here. It's all bare. We're getting ready to bend our first tube. It's going to be a radius cage. This is going to be a pretty cool build. It's going to be a lot different. We're going to have a radius cage all the way from A back to here. We're going to support it with the B and the C pillars. We're going to have another bar running the length of this fender here. We're going to have a big rear bumper tie in back here. Couple B pillar braces, and then the front bumper we are going to build a full front bumper with a winch mount attached to it. Kind of like the Pro R that we did. So we're waiting for the compressor to fill up. Just used our Swag off-road tubing bender to radius these tubes. That thing does an amazing job. So as soon as this fires up here, we had it turned off. We'll get this first bend in it up here at the A pillar, and then we'll get it on there and see what it's going to look like. See it. It is at about 120 psi, so it'll probably go. Alright, and we're off. Okay, we're making progress. So the tube that Nate is doing right now, this is Nate's machine, by the way, but it has a slight radius on it. And that tube is going to go along the bottom of the fender here and get coped into that, and that's what he's doing now. He's making the cope for this, and it'll attach to the B pillar, and it'll come up towards his door, which is right there. So then off of this main tube coming here, we're going to come up and we're going to connect into this with the B pillar, and then this will get bunged somewhere in here and connect into his rear bumper. So that's what's happening now. Lots of things happening. Making progress on the cage. We have, Sherry has the front intrusion, the lower intrusion bar there, getting ready to go in. I gotta cope it. This is what we have in the back. We're gonna tie the rear bumper into here. We're gonna add a bung in this area here, and then this will be part of the bumper, and this will be with the cage. We're going to add a gusset in here, and then one in here off of the stock B pillar support. And the bent bar, yeah, for the back, yeah. We have this bar. It's going to go back in this area to end the roof. The roof is going to come back, come down to here. I have this cut out here. And it will, that's the intercooler for the supercharger, right? Yep. It'll cover the intercooler, so it'll stay out of the weather. And then we have a similar bar like this going up here on this area, which we don't have that yet, do we? No. Okay, it'll kind of be similar to this, but up there, and that will be like the low brow.
Yep. Yep.
Hold that up there a little bit. Something. Do you want it that far? We could probably put the bends like in here, like 6 inches. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. I like it. Okay. I apologize. I'm dropping the ball on filming this KRX cage for you guys. I just get into the groove of things and then forget about getting the camera out. So I stopped, went over to the house, grabbed a GoPro. We're going go in here and we're going to show you what we have done so far. And yes, I have 2 pair of safety glasses. I found my other pair of safety glasses. I like these ones. I'll give you these ones. Alright. So I believe I showed you guys the main cage update. So far we have the front intrusion bars, upper and lower, done. Not sure that we showed you that, or at least the bottom, because I know we just did that one. We have that radius bar there that goes down the center. And then coming around to the back, we're gonna plug these with caps. We have the rear bumper here. It's hard to get a good shot because the garage door is there, but that's what the rear bumper looks like here. I really like it. It comes down into here. These will get cut off nice and square. We just have them trimmed for now. They're not straight, don't pay any attention to that, but they bolt right into the frame right there. So there's a bolt all the way up in there that you can pull out there, and then we have a bung here, and we're gonna add another one, say maybe up in this area here, and then this will all come off the bumper. We were gonna add one down here, but that would have pushed the bumper out too far, and I didn't think it would look good enough with the bumper being out here. You know, the bumper would have been out here, there would have been a gap. So I didn't like that. So this is the route we went. And then can't remember if I showed you guys this back bar, but the roof will come all the way back to here, and it's going to protect his supercharger. And I think he did a CV intake or a clutch intake kind of relocation. So that'll all be housed under the roof. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get this center bar in. We have it radiused with our new tool over here. Then we put a bend on it, and what we're going to do is we'll probably hold a level across the top, figure out how much it needs to come down. We'll cope it in right here in the center, cope it into the back, be good to go. And then we're going to start working on this front bumper here, which I think is going to look really cool. We have one side done. One of these bad dogs here. This is that side. 1 second. This one. So this is going to come off the side like this, and then there will be a bung right here where that opening is, and this will actually be part of the cage. So it's going to come out here like this, down to here, bend into the bumper. It'll be like that. I think that'll look pretty cool. And then I think we might add one in the center somewhere. So that coming up next, the roof sheet coming up next, food coming up next, right? Yeah.
It's on its way.
Okay.
Well, it's probably not on its way yet. It's probably in the oven.
Okay. What do you think, Scott?
I really like it.
Okay.
This is what, your second KRX that you've done?
Yeah.
And I really like the first one that you did, but I don't know, this really fits this machine.
I like this one a lot. It looks, it's coming together. It always looks better when you put the roof sheet on it, and the roof kind of gives it, I guess, closes it in, no depth. It makes it look lower, and
the back bumper is awesome.
it reminds you of, it's just a bigger version of Tim's. Yeah. So I think it's definitely a different cage. I've never seen one like it. You don't often see this radius bar back here all along here. That's something that you don't really see. And then having these double pillars here, this comes all the way up to there. And then we're gonna add a B-pillar support up in here somewhere, just for some added strength. I think the KRX has one from the factory here. So we're gonna add one probably to here, and then maybe to there or up to there somewhere. But I think this back piece is pretty cool. Okay. Got some things happening here. I'm working on making this top piece up here. Got the cope there, fitting it in up there, and then you got to put the cope on up here so it sits down on, but then also make sure that your roof is flat. I know that I got to go down more, but I got to add the cope, and you can see that it's sticking out the front a little bit, so I'm going to have to cope it back that way a little bit more so it comes down. Getting close though, it's coming along. Sherry and Scott are starting on the front bumper piece. That's going to be one piece to the front bumper, and then hopefully I'll get this one finished up soon and we'll be on our way. Get back to work. Okay. Waiting on me. So, I think the last time we showed you, me and Sherry and Scott were working on this piece here. I didn't like how it looked, so we went with this bar. I think that's a lot better. We need something here to catch the roof from rolling down to here. So, we put that one there. Ready? Start welding. And we have this, I think I might have showed you. We're going to start on the front bumper today. This is here. We're going to do that. So that's what we're working on today. We'll bring you back. We'll show you some updates on that. And then I think I mentioned earlier we got to add some bungs back here for the rear bumper. But aside from that, it's coming along pretty good. Okay, so these will get cut on an angle. We'll cap those. And then there'll be a bar kind of bent like this out here. We'll weld a plate, maybe some angle, maybe a brace down here, Nate. I would say brace it down there too. And then the winch will go in this general area somewhere. Okay, real quick before the battery dies. Front main bumper we got finished. These will get sliced off real nice. Added this gusset, this here winch mount right there. Coming up here to this slice, which we're going to cap and cover over, weld that solid. Come up here, got a bung to the cage, and then we're adding something in the middle.
I think so,
Okay.
yeah.
And then we're going to add something in here somewhere like that. I got 3% and the battery keeps dying, so I wanted to get on here real quick and show you guys that. That's what it looks like so far. Next time you'll see it, it'll have 2 more bars in here. We still have to do the B-pillar gussets back here. We'll add some gussets in here, up to here somewhere. And then it's coming along really good. Plug the couple holes that are open on the bumper, around the B-pillar, and back at the rear bumper.
Hola.
What's up, homegirl?
Nothing much.
What are you doing?
Gonna watch this side by side
Why's that?
because I have to wash it.
Yeah. It's not fun having your own machine, is it?
No.
Started out as being a passenger, I had to wash it, but you know,
when you
since
have to wash it.
since I'm the dad, I kind of make the rules.
The driving part is fun.
Washing it's not so bad though, huh? All right.
Pretty much all pipe.
Yeah, there's not any really plastic. It actually ain't that bad. Yep. Emma's gonna wash that, and I'm gonna go work on a KRX. Okay, these 2 pieces go back here. I added this brace right there. You can see piece of plate coped in to there. Over there too. Lots of bracing on this one. And then here he's adding, or he once added, this plate. This will be welded on here and coped in to there like this. So we're going to do a cope with an angle. It's going to come back here and it's going to brace this bumper. And then I'm not sure if I showed you or not, he added bracing in each corner right here. Then you have these 2 bars here. Lots and lots of bracing. But that's what we're going to work on now. We're going to work on this, getting that cope into there, and that angle cut onto there. Okay, it's a little bit dark in here. You can see here, this brace is on into the C-pillar, just some extra support. We also have the B-pillars I think I showed you in the last clip. Those are done, and we capped off the front bumper here, and we sliced these to give a little bit better approach angle so it wouldn't grab on anything. And we also, if you have a KRX, you already know back here they give you like plastic plugs Well, let me see if I can shut this door and get a little bit better light. We went ahead and welded caps on there for him, so he doesn't have to worry about those plastic plugs coming off or dirt getting in the frame. It's a little hard to see. And then these, we smoothed these up. So it's ready to come off. It's ready to be welded. I got to put the roof sheet and tabs on, and then it's done. We actually aren't going to be the ones painting this. He has a friend that has a paint booth, so we're going to weld it. He's going to come get it, have it painted, install it, and then he said he's either going to get us some pictures or videos. So at the end of this, at some point before we finish off this video, you'll see this as like a finished product. It won't be here, he'll have it, but he said he'll get us some videos for it or pictures. And we also capped this off here, put a little bit of an angle on it. Put the cap, have to weld that. Should be it though. It's ready to get it's ready to be taken off, welded, cleaned, roof put on, then he can come get it, have it painted, and then that's it. We have some other projects coming up here in a couple of days. We'll add them in this video too, a couple update videos and stuff. So the next time you see this, it'll be done, but in the next clip it'll probably be something we're working on. Okay, KRX cage getting ready to be installed before paint. Got Scott under there, Tim back here helping.
Okay, that one's on.
Hey! Getting bolts on the roof. I wanted to show everybody the final product of the roof and the cage before we ship it off. And hopefully after this clip, we'll have a finished product of this. Nate said he's going to get some pictures and videos for us to show you guys. So in the next clip, you should see this installed and finished. But I wanted to show you guys what we did: a 20-degree bend up here on the brake and a 15-degree bend back here to go there. So this is kind of what it looks like. So we'll see you back here when it's finished. Okay, the RZR is in to get some much needed maintenance. Sherry ripped the fender off again.
Okay.
I ripped it off first time. Sherry ripped it off second time.
Yeah, you ripped it off both times.
I most certainly did not. You ripped that off coming up Trail 88.
I was in the passenger seat when you
It's on camera.
Yeah.
At Ivy. You ripped it off.
No.
Yes, you did.
You ripped it all the way off.
No. Tim. Who ripped the fender off at Ivy?
You. Plead the fifth.
Yeah, Tim isn't answering.
Because
$10, you tell the truth.
The truth.
Okay,
It's on
thanks.
video.
It's on camera.
I was in the passenger seat when you... Jesse.
Alright, Sherry's up in the RZR, Trail 88. Jesse's already up here a little bit further. He's doing film work. Kids are still in. You can just kind of tell how much this trail has moved throughout the years. It's kind of wild, to be honest. Oh, there went a fender. We didn't need that where we were going anyways.
Throw the drill bit, please.
Drill bit, Coop.
Drill bit.
The stitches are holding up pretty good though. But right now we're getting ready to throw some axles in it. And not those ones. We went with the cheaper version. We went with the cheaper version and we got some rhinos. A lot of people told me the rhinos hold up pretty good on RZRs. They do not on Can-Ams. Rhinos and Can-Ams usually don't get along. But as you can see, this one is bent like this. So we're going to try to get these out. Hopefully they'll come out okay. And then we're going to put some fresh rhinos in it. I have some limit straps because we took the sway bar off the front and I went ahead and opted for some shock therapy limit straps right here. We'll get these unboxed and we'll get these thrown on. So we have a few upgrades going on. So new axles in the rear. I have spare axles in the front. I'm going to hold off on those to see if and when they break, we'll change those out. And then we'll throw some new rhinos in the rear, which I believe are right here. There's the front and the rear right here. So those two are brand new. And I have another one sitting right over there. And these are other spares, but yeah, right here. Right here's the other one. So we'll be throwing that one in. So the rear should be good for a while anyway. And if the rhinos break, we'll probably go Cobras. But I think we should be good for now. Sherry's zip tying parts back together. Put that one back on for now, to be ripped off on the next ride, I'm sure. Right? What's up, homie? Okay. The worst bent axle we've ever seen. Measure that, Sherry. What is that, 2 or 3 inches? Or maybe I can get a better shot here.
It's almost touching there.
Yeah. What? Need 2 hands. Two and a half inches to a half inch. Just under a half. That is insanely bent. Let me see that baby. So
That's heavy.
yeah, it is. It's a lot beefier.
I would have thought the other ones would have been.
Let's see how this goes. New rhinos are in. They came out and went in. Very nice. Now that we've already had to deal with it being hard the first time. Second time was a lot easier. Lots of grease reused to go back together. And Sherry's back here working on getting the limit straps ready. Sherry and Coop. Put limit straps on the front.
I didn't
Playing. Emma didn't explode. Yeah, she said. Emma's
Playing with
burning,
fire.
Emma's burning the boxes.
Yep.
Emma, roll that axle and look at that.
No, I was looking at it when you were doing.
I can't believe Emma would do that.
I know, how dare you.
It's almost touching the.
Alright. Limit straps are on. Wasn't the most fun job to do, but it's done. Rear axles are done. Plastic is zip tied back on till next ride, right?
Not from me.
So this one is done until something else happens to it. Drive shaft, still need to do the drive shaft, but we're not in a hurry for that right now. So that will be coming up soon. Paint got rubbed off a little bit. This is the reason we don't powder coat them, at least ours anyway, because we know they're just going to get ruined. So we'll have to do a little touch up on that. Should be good to go. That sums this one up.